Now getting to the lower part, the lower receiver, basically we'll go ahead and start with my handy little black tape that I use. I like to put the parts on there so when I push through with the punch, the pins, they actually have room to fall. So we'll go ahead and start pulling this locking block out, if you will, and start taking things apart one by one. And okay, we're gonna have to start taking the front off. So push that pin through. As you can tell, it's coming out here. I'm just gonna keep on pushing it through. And as you can see, it's got a detent. Here's the actual pin. So that pin's out. This pin back here is out, which is that little guy. And then we got one more pin, which is this pin right here. So here's that pin right here. Okay, so basically all pins have been taken out of the lower receiver here for the firearm. And then now this locking block should come up. Just pry it up there like that. Locking block actually comes up. Put it down right there. Trigger assembly comes up and slides completely with the hole sear in the back end there. Put that down for a second. Here we have the slide lock release lever right here together with spring. Put that down to the side. Right here, if you can see, this guy, this slide takedown release, that's staying there. I'm sure Glock calls it differently. I use standard names. And then as you can tell, the frame is empty and taken apart. So we'll put that to the side. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my little tool there, go underneath that connector, and just pry slowly, and that connector is going to come off. As you can tell there, it's starting to come off. Remove the connector, put that to the side, and then basically, as you can tell, here's the little spring still tied in. Okay, as you can see right there. Here's the trigger spring. And basically what you want to do is you want to remember the positioning of this spring, and notice how the open part of the catch is to the top, and that's how we're going to put it back. So now we got to remove this little guy here, and because I believe we have a new one to replace it with. So I'm just going to take it off of, I'm going to use my needle nose pliers or tweezers if you have them, and just be able to grab onto that so you can remove it. And there you go, I just removed that piece right there. We're going to put that down, and we're going to remove this little spring here. Take your time, be patient. Notice I flipped it over, so now I can just grab from the inside and then go ahead and pull it out. Okay, here's the spring. Here's your trigger mechanism housing with ejector right there. Okay, let's put all this down, and it's basically taken apart.